Good evening and welcome to the Hobby Corner with me, your host Kevin. How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. It's Playthrough Monday! Hey! Sorry I'm a little bit late. Had to get myself a brew and I decided to do some advertising for my fellow YouTuber Josh over at the Pickle Jar. How you doing, mate? Also, that lighting, bloody terrible. I did have something stuck over the top, but I think it's fallen off. It has. Give me a second. Ugh. It's all been a bit of a mad rush today, because it was my day off work, and then I was getting all the errands done and everything like that. We were supposed to get some birth certificates sorted out, copies of birth certificates, sorry, and they hadn't got them ready. But we decided while we were in the area go visit the grandparents, which was really nice. Had a little bit of dinner, and let's have my blanket. So yeah, it was good fun. Also, you'll notice there's something different here. It's my new investment on the channel. I've got an actual microphone thing, and it actually holds the weight of a Blue Yeti. Amazing. I did try and use it for the camera initially because this is on its way out, but there's no attachment for it. So I was like, screw it. But hey, now I look like a radio DJ. Coming up on 29.4 FM. I can't do radio DJ. Anyways, hope you're all well. Let me know in the chat what you've all been up to. Let me know how your weekend went, what you're excited about this week, or what you got planned, hobby-wise or other, what else you're doing tonight. Don't forget, hit that like button. If you're new here as well, throw down a subscribe. That helps the channel out massively. And of course, after the show, if you want, you can always hit the affiliate links or go check out the social media links to catch up on the channel and stuff that we do outside of live streams and videos. And if you want to do something else as well, that will be amazing to help support the channel, then head over to the Discord server. It's brand new. We launched it on Friday and it's growing nice and steadily, and there are some amazing, beautiful people in there already, absolute legends, every single one of them, so you won't be made to feel left out or isolated or whatever. So big loves to you all. You're all fucking fantastic. You're all beautiful. So yeah. Let's get it going. Now you're gonna love this, right? So I started painting that dude over at the weekend, right? Okay, like on Friday's live stream. So let's just change. There we go. So the Royal Warden, he's got half a paint job. I need to do the glowy bits, some details, blah blah blah, and a base. Yeah, cool. And he'll set up over here. We've got 3 Scarab bases which haven't been touched yet because I haven't got to the troops yet, but I'm gonna do a video on that. All that sort of fantastic, great stuff there. So that's going to pop over there because one of them's got to be there, and it's a unit. So each mini within the unit has to be within 2 inches of another one. And then this is so bad. But I never had a chance this weekend to put the Librarian together, but you know what, I had a stroke of genius, a stroke of inspiration, and that is, hey look, he's wearing a camo cloak. You can't see any bits that are covered with the camo cloak, right? So the only part of him that's not covered by camo cloak is glued onto the, it's not even glued, it's blue tacked onto the base. So you can see this bit, but you can't see the rest of him because it's all camo, it's all invisible. Ooh. I literally did this just before I grabbed a cup of tea. Oh, I'm using my psychic abilities, yo. You can't see me. Brilliant. Anyways, before we get started, what we'll do is we'll quickly hash over the new rules for this issue. Anything we need to keep an eye out for, that sort of thing. Then what we'll do is we will, at the end, after we've done 3 games, because we'll do 3 quick games, I'll try 2 with the terrain, 1 without, because the game is designed without terrain in mind. And it does, as we found out, affect the game greatly. So we'll definitely play around with that. But we're learning psychic abilities in this one. So it's all brand new stuff. It's great. Oh yeah. And yeah, don't forget, at the end as well, we will be doing a naming ceremony. So get your ideas formed, and then at the end we'll roll off to see whose idea is the best. Just I'll paint him in assembly anyway, Kev. No, I am going to put him together to paint it. It's just literally 5 minutes before the show. I've just clipped that one piece out and blue tacked it on. So yeah, I got all these bits and pieces. Like, we know all about that. You've seen the video. You have seen the video. I know you've seen the video because you're awesome people. So yeah, we learn about psychic abilities. So let's jump in with some funky drone music, because we love that stuff, don't we? We love it. We love it. It's absolutely where is it? Eerie. There we are. It's on my search history right here. Drone sphere. Let's bring it down. I'm gonna drag that down there. Pop that up there. Let's do this. Woo. Okay. The Psychic Assault. A master of psychic powers, the Librarian stalks the corridors of the Necron crypts in search of his battle brothers. As he attempts to navigate the obsidian depths, Canoptic Scarabs scurry forth from their hiding places, intent on devouring the Librarian before he can bring his warp powers to bear. The Space Marine Vanguard have been dispatched to locate and assist their battle brothers on Magaria. First to breach the Necron's lair is the Primaris Librarian. Unfortunately, his movements have attracted the attention of a swarm of Canoptic Scarabs and the Royal Warden. Bum bum bum. So, the Necrons, purge and devour. Throughout the Necron crypts, Canoptic Scarabs have been redirected from their repair and construction tasks to attack and destroy intruders. Their movements of the Primaris Librarian has attracted the attention of these lethal creatures. Under the direction of the Royal Warden, they scuttle and soar towards their prey. And then on the Space Marines thing, you got the Smite the Necrons. Clad in camo cloak and Phobos armor, the Primaris Librarian moves stealthily. Obviously not stealthily enough. Using his psychic powers to track his allies through the alien complex. Before he can lend his warp powers to the Space Marine forces, he must survive the Scarab's ambush. Doing so will require use of sword, bolt pistol, and his potent psychic might. Alright, so you got a 5-inch deployment range, but these are all already within the range anyway because of the nature of the setup. You can only be 2 inches away at most, so there you go. Royal Warden is set up over here. You have the Librarian set up over here as dictated. It says ignore the printed terrain, but of course we're using it for lulz. And let's move on to saying hello to the people in the chat because I haven't done that yet. I'm so sorry. How crap am I? There we go. Right, so right at the top we got Mr. Fish. How you doing, mate? And yeah, thank you for letting me know that I was live but muted and I didn't even know it. Like, I didn't even know I was live. We got Gunstar Hero as well. How you doing? We got Daniel Brown coming in with the early mandem. I don't know why, but thank you. We Captain Bazooka and his little rocket too. We got Nightbot. We got Karen Commissar. How you doing, boys? Refthon Studios as well. Scroggy Mini in there. Wolfstone. Wow, man. Lupus Canis as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. This is amazing. Oh, Mr. Fish has finally done moving. It's just unpacking. Ah, man. Good luck with that. And Carrie the Karma Star says he's ready to finish work for a few weeks. Lucky boy. Nice one. And don't worry about being late. As long as you're here, that's the main thing. Throw down a like as well while you're here. And don't forget to say hello. Okay, let's move on to what you all came for. Let's have a look at the Librarian. Yeah, we got the Librarian data sheet right here. Oh man, turn that down, that's a bit loud in my ear. Alright, so the Librarian in Phobos armor. He moves 6 inches, got 3 up, 3+ on the weapon skill and ballistic skill, strength 4, toughness 4, 5 wounds. He got 4 attacks and he's got a 3+ save. He's got his bolt pistol, which is 12-inch range, 1 shot, strength 4 and 1 damage. The Force sword is a melee weapon, so you can only use it in combat. Strength user +1, so he'll be hitting on strength 5. It's got -3 AP and does D3 damage, which means once the armor save is done, if it's failed, you then roll the dice and divide it by 3. Boom, there you go. Or divide it by 2. Let's divide by 2. There you go. So that'd be 3. Boom, there you go. He's got Psycast, so this model can manifest a psychic power in the psychic phase. It knows the Smite psychic power shown to the right. So we'll have a look at this right here. There we go. A psychic test of 5+ is required to manifest this power. If manifested, the closest visible enemy unit within 18 inches suffers D3 mortal wounds. Now, mortal wounds is a new thing as well. And it says over here, there we go. Mortal wounds. Some weapons and abilities inflict mortal wounds. Each mortal wound inflicts 1 point of damage on the target unit, and they always applied on one at a time. No saving throws, not even invulnerable saves, can be made against mortal wounds. So it's a guaranteed bit of damage on your enemy. How cool is that? And of course it's got the little D3 table down there, but we already know 1 and 2 is 1, 3 and 4 is 2, 5 and 6 is 3. That's all right. The Scarabs have the fly rule as well, so it means they can move over terrain and enemy units as if they're not there. No movement penalties whatsoever. What else does it say? Ignore vertical distances as well. And they can be moved within engagement range of enemy models, but cannot end their move within engagement range of enemy models. That's fine because you got a charge anyway. So that's that bit. Should we get to how to use psychic moves as well? So what you do is you roll 2 dice, like any kind of leadership roll. So you roll the 2 dice, and you need to score for this one to be able to cast it. You need a 5+. There, I rolled 6, so that'll count as casting it. We get into more details about it being cancelled out by other psychers at another time, I'm sure. But that's it. It does that, and then you do your damage. So the damage would be D3, and on a D3 I rolled 2, so it would be 1 damage on that unit, and it's a mortal wound, so it can't be saved. So with that out of the way, if there's any questions on that, let me know. Also, let me know if I'm coming out clearly. I'm yellow barring at the moment, so I don't know if it's too loud or not. Cheers. Go check out the Pickle Jar if you haven't already. Top lad is, and his partner is absolutely like spot on for ripping in one. So go check that out as well. Okay, so we've done the Librarian. Let's pop him back down there. I hope you can still see him okay. Right, let's have a look at the Royal Warden. So the Royal Warden has had a rules update. So he's got 6-inch move, 3+ on the weapon skill and ballistic skill, strength 5 and toughness 5. He's got 4 wounds and 3 attacks, and a 3+ armor save. He's got his relic Gauss Blaster, which has a 30-inch range. It's rapid fire 2, strength 5, -2 AP and 2 damage. He's also got living metal, so this model regains a lost wound at the start of each of its turns. Easy. There we go. And then, so that's that. And we covered what the weapon keywords are in the previous show, actually the last show. So let's bring this up. Canoptic Scarab Swarms. Yeah, baby, this is where the fun starts. 10-inch movement, 4+ weapon skill, the strength 3 and toughness 3. They got 4 wounds and 4 attacks. You definitely, if you can, get a massive swarm of like 20 of these. That's just a sick amount of attacks. They got 6+ save. You know, they're just absolutely disposable, but they're good for holding up enemy units. Their weapon, Feeder Mandibles. It's a melee weapon, strength user, so it'll be strength 3, 1 damage, and it has abilities. Each time an attack is made with this weapon, an unmodified hit roll of 6 automatically wounds the target. Ooh! With that many attacks, So like, you got 3 bases there. You can easily get all 3 in base contact. So that's 12 attacks. You're gonna roll at least 1/6 in it. Yeah, baby. It's got living metal, so it regains a lost wound at the start of each of its turns. And it has the fly rule, which we discussed a moment ago. Banging. Absolutely banging. That's some tough stuff. So, if there are any questions at the moment, let me know. Gotta return that down there. There we go. Yeah, let me know if you've got any questions. I'm always here to help. And I don't know which dice to use yet, so I'm just going to use a mix. Just to confuse things, because why not? They all can't be magnetized, people. Okay, gonna have a nice sip. And we're gonna get some decent music back on, right? Oh, okay. Don't want to do eerie stuff all day. Alright, let's see what's this got for us. What's it got for us? So I'm gonna turn it down in my ears, because otherwise I think it's louder than it is. Maybe it is a little bit. Okay. Hope that's not overwhelming. Right, so let's get some flames in the chat. If you're ready to go, come on. I want to see those flames going in the chat. Let's set the fires of war alight. And let's just turn the camera as well. Oh, that's disgraceful. That is disgraceful. Look, you can just see all that clutter there. There we go. It gets grainier when I do that though. I got all this in the way now. Oh. I'm gonna have to set it up on the side over here and have it just off cam maybe. But then I'm not talking directly in it, and right now I'm talking directly in it, and you guys can hear me perfectly, which is great. I love it. Actually, I can even turn it that way. You can still hear me just fine, can't you? Nah, that's better. Let's do it there. Yeah, light the flames of war. Alright. Let's get started, shall we? So it says, that the sneaky librarian in the tactical camo stuff, you can't see me. He gets to go first. So, oh yeah, before we start, also, rules of engagement. Last man standing. So there we go. That's simple enough, isn't it? Let's get it on. Flaming World, get on with it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Lupus. Thank you. Alright. Librarian. Let's do it. So, he gets to do his move. He's going to... I'm going to take the attack to the Scarabs. Let's do it. I'm going to go straight for the Scarabs. Because I want to be able to charge them, get damage done, and all that stuff. But first, after movement, we have the Psychic phase. So he's going to use Smite. He needs 5 to cast it on 2 dice. And he rolls a 7. So it shoots off. And it does D3 damage. 4, half it is 2. There we go. So 1 has taken 2 damage, taking it down to, how many wounds do they have? 4. Okay. There you go. It's got 2 wounds left. Now he's done that. He's going to shoot. So he's got his pistol. He's going to fire his pistol at the same unit. And he's a 3+. He misses. Ah, no. What a shame. Alright, charges. 7 inches. He could charge in there. Let's just get in there. Alright, so now we're in combat. We get your attacks, and he has 4 attacks. He needs 3+ to hit. Only 1 misses. Woo. And then he's strength 5 because the Force Sword gives him user +1. So strength 5 against toughness 3. It's not double, but it is greater, so he wounds on 3s. Oh, 1 more fail. But that's 2. It's -3 AP. So they get no armor save whatsoever for those 2. So we roll for the damage. It's D3 damage. So let's roll it. Hey there, beautiful Mephos. How you doing, mate? Glad you could join us. Wow. I'm so happy you're all here. Thank you so much for joining us here. Right. Sorry, I'm throwing again. So yeah, we got 2 3s there, and these are D3s. So that gives us 2 each. So that's 4 damage altogether, which means this unit, well, not this unit, but this miniature with the 2 wounds is gone. And then we mitigate the damage over to the next one. So that one's taken 2 damage. But they get their attacks back. So we do a little piling, and each one gets 4 attacks. So we've got a total of 8 attacks. Ooh. They have a 4+ weapon skill. How crazy is that? So it's 50-50 whether or not they hit. That's terrible though. Okay. And then there's strength 3 against toughness 4, so they need 5s to wound. Got 2 wounds. There's no AP. That's a shame that none of... Hey, did any of them roll a 6 actually? Oops. Let's just see the replay. I'm watching the replay. Oh my days, it's so slow. I'm behind on the thing. I'm watching my own show and it's at a delay. That's terrible. Alright, so now I was getting round to the attacks, was I? Oh no, I wasn't. I did roll a 6. I rolled a 5 and a 6. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. So the 6 is an automatic wound. So he goes down to 4. And then we make an armor save of 3+. No, he takes another damage. So down to 3 wounds. Okay. So that'll be the end of his turn. It is now... So he had turn 1. It's now Necron turn 1. Boom. Let's just keep it on the table. Fix back. Yeah, I know. I probably got early onset dementia. Probably. I don't know. Oh dear. Right. So now it's Necron turn 1. So this one, with the living metal rules, gets 1 point of wounds back. Yeah, my show's that good, I have to watch it back. And what I'm going to do is have this chap over here. I'm just going to have him walk forward a little bit. I'm going to keep him at a good distance so that he can't be charged down in a turn. Okay? Keep him out of the way. You can't shoot into combat, so it's fine. So we skip over shooting and charges and all that, and we get straight into combat. So we got 8 attacks from the Scarabs, needing 4s. Oh wow, that's much better. It's going to hurt though. So that's 6 hits. And now they need 5s to wound. 6s, automatic wounds. No 6s, but we've got 3 5s. Woof. So that's 3 armor saves of 3+. He saves all of them. And now he's going to hit back with his 4 attacks. Need 3s to hit. Oh. And 3s to wound. Only 1. But it does D3 damage because it's -3 AP. Does 2 damage, bringing that one down to 1 wound. Ooh. It's getting exciting now. Turn 2 for the Space Marine. Right. Now, let's see. Can you use your psychic abilities in combat? Does it say you can or cannot? Let's see. Oh, did the Scarabs run away? They scratched, and then when it was their turn, they fell back and ran away. Who would do that? I mean, it doesn't say you can't, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So he's going to summon Smite against the unit right in combat with him. He summons it. Does D3 damage. 1. Rubbish. Okay. He's going to fire his pistol, which he can in combat. Over there. Gets 1 shot. On the 3 it hits, and it does. He needs... what's it? Strength 4, toughness 3... Strength 4 on toughness 3. Yep. So these 3s. Ah, missed. Nope. It doesn't do anything. Now he gets his 4 attacks. And 3s. Yoi. 3s again. 2. Okay. They do D3 damage. Does the Scarab Swarm survive? No, it's obliterated. Alright, Scarab's dead. But he's out in the open now. He's got nothing he can do. It is now turn 2 for the Royal Warden. So it's got a 30-inch range. But it's rapid fire, so within 15 inches he gets double. Cool. So he is going to stand back and he's going to double shoot. And he's 3s to hit with his ballistic skill of 3+. Ooh, 6s. Love it. And then it's strength 5 against toughness 4. So he needs 3s to wound. Oh, come here, dice. Boo! Rubbish. So that's 2 wounds at -2 AP. So that'll be a 5+ armor save for the Librarian. He saves 1 and he takes 2 damage from the failed armor save, taking him down to 1 wound. Is he going to survive? Is that camo cloak actually doing him any favors? No one knows. Okay, turn 3 for a Space Marine. So of course he's going to march his way straight across here. He's then going to cast Smite. It's cast. Does D3 damage. It does 3 damage straight away. Oh, bringing him down to 1 wound. Yikes. He's then going to shoot his pistol, of which he needs 3s to hit. It hits, but he needs 5s to wound. It fails to wound. Alright, I'm not going to pre-measure. Let's Let's see if he makes it. Let's see if he can reach. Or if he's gonna fail. Oh, who knows? He's rolled 4! Is it enough? Is it enough? I can't pick up the ruler. It's not enough. He fails the charge. Oh no! Each of them are on 1 wound, but with it coming to the Necron turn 3, the Royal Warden gains 2 wounds. Oh, sorry, he gains 1 wound, so now he's on 2 wounds. Right. And you know what? He's going to be a cheeky bugger. He's going to march forward. He's going to risk it for a biscuit. He's going to fire off his 4 shots with 3s to hit. Oh dear, that's bad. And 3s to wound. No! Double 1s! What? Okay, he's going to charge into combat. He rolls double 1 on the charge, but he's okay because he's in range. He gets there. Right. How many attacks does this bad boy have? How many attacks? He's got 3 attacks. 3 attacks to take out the 1 wound left. This could be such a failed gamble. But let's go. Oh, before I do that, let's just change the chat setting. There we go. So he needs 3s to hit. He gets a hit. This could be it, people. He needs to wound. He's strength 5 against toughness 4. So he needs 3s. No! What? He fails on the shooting. He fails in combat. Now the Librarian gets his attacks back. 4 attacks, needing 3s to hit. What is going on here? He's strength 5 against toughness 5. So that's 4s. He gets 2 in there. It's -3 AP. So it's 6s. 6s. He's got to roll 2 6s. Or be really lucky on the D3s. Oh, that's the opposite to a 6. What does the other one do? Double 1s on the armor save. No. He's getting sliced up with the Force Sword. Right, now let's... It doesn't matter what I roll now. It doesn't matter because you can't fail to 2 damage. He's dead. He gets sliced down. And the half-invisible Librarian strikes him down. Sergio, how you doing, man? Yeah, I know. It's after the update, mate. You know, it's the whole scale creep coming in. That's why they look different. Raven's Rook coming in with the whoa. How you doing, brother? Absolutely crap game so far. Like. All right, so that's a win for the Librarian, but it was so ridiculously janky. That was unbelievable. Right, let's just get the camera right on that. It's never incremental, is it? It's always just like junk. Ah, now you can see all the wiring. You don't see that. Oh, perfect! Yeah. Okay, so let's bring the Scarabs back on. You know where it's at. Right, this is round 2 now. Round 2. Now what I'm going to do to shake it up, we're going to let the Necrons have first turn. Alright? So, with that in mind, let's get to it. Turn 1, Necrons. So, I'm going to have this chap just sort of... He can stomp over to there. Pop his head out. Should be able to get a line of sight easy enough. Will it be within rapid fire? It's just out by ½ an inch. Okay. These chaps also have a 10-inch range, but they're going to go straight there. Got to be 1 inch away. Like so. Okay, he's going to shoot. It's only 2 shots because he's not within 15 inches. These 3s to hit. Misses both because of course he does. Why would you want to shoot the enemy? Is it because he's half invisible? Bloody hell. For the latecomers, by the way, it's got nothing to do with running late and not having the Librarian put together before the show and only getting a piece of him stuck onto a base 5 minutes before the show starts, and everything to do with the fact that now he looks like the ammo cloak is working. Oh, sorry, the camo cloak. Whereas, you know, the big cloak around him is keeping him invisible. And that's the story. I'm sticking to it. Alright, with that failing, the Scarabs are going to charge. They do it anyway. Charge! And with that, we're going to hit hard. So it's 4 attacks each. Okay. 4 attacks each. That's 12 attacks. And they're 4s to hit. That's average, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 misses. That's terrible. Alright. They are strength 3 against the toughness 4. So they need 5s. 1. Not even a 6 for the auto wound. Ah. Rubbish. Rubbish. You deserve to die. And then a 3-up armor save. Oh, he fails the armor save! Okay. Now we're talking. So he's down to 4 wounds. But he gets to do his attacks now. 4 attacks. He needs 3s to hit. He needs 3s to wound. 2 wounds. There's no armor saves because it's -3 AP. So it's D3 damage. 3 there and 2 there. That's a total of 5 damage, which means 1 base is destroyed and the other one is down to 3 wounds. Mr. Fish, I've definitely debated on cutting a mini in half to use both halves, like going in and out of hiding, camo, teleporting. Yeah, man, go for it. I'd love to see that. What are you on about, Lupus, eh? What are you on about? I have no idea. Alright, so with that, it is now turn 1 for the Librarian. Now, he's already in combat. There's no need for him to get out. He could just whip these Scarabs into shape. So he's going to use his psychic abilities to cast Smite. He needs a 5. He casts on the 6. And it does D3. 2 damage. Brings that one down to 1. He can use his pistol in combat. So he needs a 3 to hit. It hits. And he needs strength 4, toughness 3. So he needs 3s to wound. Doesn't wound. Bring on the combat. He whips out his power sword against the swarm around him, swirling around him. He gets 3s to hit. He hits so many of them because they're just buzzing around him. He needs 3s to wound. And they all wound. No armor save, so D3 damages. Whoa! So we got 3 there, 2 there, and 2 there. For a total of 7. 7 damage. He sets them all ablaze with his force sword, eviscerating an entire swarm of the Scarabs. You dead, little bugs, you dead. Okay. He can't do anything now. That's the end of his turn. It goes to turn 2 for the Necrons. Whoa. There we go. Now, I think he's only going to move 2 inches, so that way he is within half range to shoot, and that means he gets rapid fire. So he gets 4 shots. He's going to shoot right at that dude. These 3s to hit. And it's strength 5 against toughness 4, so he needs 3s. Only 1 at -2 AP, I believe. Yeah, it's -2 AP. So it's a 5 up for the Librarian. He rolls the armor save. He rolls the armor save. He rolled the armor save. Boo. Okay. He can't charge anyway. He's not within 12 inches. So that's the end of the Necron turn 2. Switching over to turn 2 for Space Marine. Now, of course, he's going to make a beeline straight for him. He's like, you can't see me. That's why you can't hit me. He's going to throw smite. He can't. Oh, double 6 on the casting. It doesn't do anything here right now. It does 1 damage. So he goes from, what has he got, 4 wounds? He's got 4 wounds, so he's down to 3 wounds. He's then going to fire his pistol. It hits. Strength 4, toughness 5. It doesn't wound. He needed 5s. Now he's going to charge. He rolls 11. Woof, he's in. Yeah. Alright, 4 attacks. Let's do this. He is in full fight mode. He's got his sword ready. He's going to get hacking and slashing. Needs 3s to hit. But 2 of the hits are evaded. He needs 4s to wound. And only 1 gets through. The Royal Warden has a 6+ armor save. And he fails it. And he takes a 5 and a 6 will finish him. He takes 2. Leaving him down to 1 wound. How close was that? The Librarian almost finished him off. But the Royal Warden comes back at him with his 3 attacks. Needed 3s to hit. They all hit. He's strength 5 against the toughness 4 of the Librarian. He only needs 3s to hurt him. And 2 of the hits hurt him. But the Librarian has his full armor strength against him. And he saves on 6s. This is truly, truly a close one. But what do we do now? Now it is turn 3 for the Necrons. First of all, living metal means that he gains a wound. He's healing up even as he's battling for his very essence. But if he is to retreat, he cannot shoot, he cannot charge again. He'll be fully at the mercy of the attacks from the Librarian. So he must attack first, but the Librarian has all 4 wounds. It's all or nothing on the attacks. It's going straight into it. He can't shoot in combat with his weapon, so he needs to start hacking. 3s to hit. Needs 3s to wound. Only 1. He makes the armor save. He fails the armor save. He takes a wound. The big old Gauss blaster relic weapon just slaps the side of the Librarian, shaking him. But the Librarian comes back with his attacks. He needs 3s to hurt him. He needs 4s. He fails to wound him! What is going on? He's hacking away at the healing living metal as it's knitting its way together. He's hacking and hacking, but it's healing up right before his very eyes. He needs to summon more warp energy. It's his turn. Turn 3. He's going to cast Smite. He casts it. He only does 1 point of damage. He then pops a shot off with his pistol. It hits, but it bounces off the armor. Now he starts hacking away with his sword. He's missing everywhere. The fury is affecting his accuracy. Oh, where did that go? Only 1 hit connects. This is it. If the Necron saves it on a 6, it could be all over for the Librarian. No, he hacks him in half, stabbing and hacking and slashing. The Royal Warden is finally destroyed. And the half invisible Librarian is free to shimmer around. You can't see me, I'm hiding. And that's turn 2, straight to the Librarian. Sorry, that's game 2 to the Librarian. Wow. So it is 2-0 so far to the Librarian. That's crazy. And now we are going to do our 3rd and final game. And in this one, we are removing all of the terrain as is intended by the rules. For the rules do not mention placing terrain. Let's just have it all over here as background scenery. And this will open up the table to a different kind of game. A kind of Necrons. Claw of victory, because it's been so close. So close. If the shooting actually did something, it would actually be a game. Now, original rules for the scenario come into play. So Librarian goes first. No terrain on the board. The printed terrain doesn't count. There's no line of sight blocking. Let's get to it. Okay. So the tactic for the Librarian is the same. It's worked so well before. So he's going to do it again. He's going to cast Smite at the Scarabs. Ooh, cast. Only does 1 point of damage though, bringing one of them down to 3 wounds. He's then going to shoot his pistol, and he misses. But fear not, because he's going to charge, and he gets in with a 7-inch charge. He's then going to start laying about waste. He's going to start laying waste around him. 4 attacks, 3s to hit. One of them misses, but that's fine. There's plenty of foes around of him. 3s to wound. 2 of them connect. How much damage does he make? 3 each! 3 each! Destroys a swarm and takes one down to 1 wound. But they get to consolidate in with their little pile-in. They get 4 attacks each. That's 8 in total. They need 4s to hit. Oh, they are on a mission. Half of them hit. They then need 5s to wound. They get a wound in there. 3 up armor save. He saves it. His armor holds up. Now they're held up. It is now. Oh, I've got to keep track of that. It is now turn 1 for the Necrons. Living metal means that Scarab base receives a wound. I'm going to march this chap over here. Let's see. Bang in range. So he's ready. Had to go to bed early. No worries, mate. You have a good night, Gunstarter Hero. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Big loves to you, mate. Bucket's biased since his army are Crons. Actually, both my armies are Space Marines and Crons. So, you know, it's the perfect game for me right now. I can't lose. For the Emperor, says Frost and Fist, and Void Captain goes, hooray! Right, so it is Necron turn. He can't do anything. Let's get straight into combat. We have 8 attacks from the Scarab swarms. They need 4s to hit. Oh, they're not doing too well. Not doing too well at all. They need 5s to wound. Doing nothing! Nothing! 4 attacks back from the Librarian. All of them hits. Needs 3s to wound. All of them wound. Oh, this is goodbye to them. This is the most damage he's done. They are dead. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No surviving that. I was hoping they would hold him up for another turn, but they didn't, which means that this guy should have been more out of range, because you know what's going to happen now. It's now the Librarian's turn 2. He's now freed up from combat. He's going to march straight for him. He's going to fire off Smite. Supercast. He does 2 damage, bringing him down to 2. He's going to shoot his pistol. It hits. It actually wounds. He's got a 3-up armor save. He fails the armor save. What's going on? As soon as I get rid of all the terrain, all of a sudden he becomes a badass. Alright, we have a 9-inch charge. Can he make it? He fucking makes it! What's going on? What is going on? The Necrons were supposed to get at least 1 win. He fucking pelts it right down the line. He's full of fury of the Emperor and powered by the warp. He is fuming. He gets 4 attacks in there. Only one of them misses, but he doesn't care. He's gonna hack away anyway. What was he? Yeah, he needed 4s. All of them hit. 6s for armor saves. If I roll 3 armor saves, that's gonna be crazy. He doesn't make any armor saves. He's freaking hacked to bits, but let's see how much damage he does. How many times does he stab the metallic carcass of the Royal Warden? A lot of times. Anyone watch Keenan and Kel? Not Keenan and Kel. Keenan and Peele. Oh, bloody hell, I messed up. You know what I mean though. And they had the prison yard one, right, with one of those little yardy rappers, right, and he starts like saying how he's like, you know, badass and everything, and then someone just comes up and goes I just have that image of him, but with a force sword, just hacking away and stabbing at him. You dead. Well, there you go. It didn't matter which way you planned the game, with terrain, without terrain, whoever had the first turn. It does always come down to the luck of the dice roll, but Librarian won. Key and Peel, that's it. Thank you. So yeah, Librarian for the win. But that's because he's got 3 rounds of attack essentially. He has the psychic phase, he's got the shooting, which doesn't do much anyway because it's just a pistol shot. It's basically luck. And then 4 force sword attacks that do D3 damage each. It's crazy. But that's not the end of tonight, because of course, as tradition, we have a naming ceremony. He is a brand new addition to the army, and he is absolutely earned his name. So I want everyone who's in the chat right now, I want you to submit just one suggestion for a name for the Librarian. Now just think of how freaking sick he was in this game, right? And let that be your guide. And while we wait, we'll have a look at what the staff picks are. What's this? Right, you guys got until the end of this tune. You're tuning in to the Hobby Corner Radio, where we don't just roll dice and paint little spacemen. We also chill out to some sick beats. The Hobby Corner Radio, right here for all you hobby lovebirds. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna get tired of that, man. Oh, by the way, my son, he got himself a little sticker for being good at school today, and it's in the shape of a gingerbread house. It's all nice and shiny in that. And sweet kid, he took it off his school jumper and stuck it on my shirt and said, "Here, Daddy, you can look after it for me." Aww, little sausage. So I'm gonna pop that on there. Keep that nice and safe. Don't want to lose it now, do we? Kids say the darndest thing, don't they? Right, so I need a bit of paper and a pen. Got my notepad and I got a pen. Sick! So we got Librarian. Okay, and we got naming. So how many people are in the chat at the moment? I'm not sure. We got keeps going up and down. Sirona! How you doing, bud? You been lurking this whole time? Or you just came in to do the naming? Glad you could make it, mate. So, Librarian, Mindhorn. Okay, so we got Mindhorn. The second one is Malcador. Okay, sure. Why not? Conan the Librarian. That was it. It was Lil Wayne, the baddest dude on the planet. Oh, right. Conan the Librarian. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Well, that's a long name though. Lil Wayne. But you know what? We'll keep the baddest dude on the planet as his title, yeah? So we'll save that bit, but we'll just keep it as Lil Wayne for now. If that comes up on the dice roll, that'd be badass. Brother Malus Asinus. What? What? Is there some kind of dirty word in there that I'm supposed to be careful of? Malus Asinus. Well, am I not saying it right? Have I got to say it with a little Texan drawl there? I'm going with the Malus Asinus, and then that sounds just as bad as when I said it without the accent. But you know what I'm saying? My accent's just rubbish anyway, so I don't even know why I'm trying to do my accent, because my accent's just absolute trash. Oh, it's Latin for badass. Okay. Malus being bad, Asinus meaning ass. Okay, I get it. I thought Asinus was a bit because it's basically 2 letters extra of anus. Alright, if there's anyone else in the chat, you have got a minute left to make your suggestion. We got 5 so far. There's a 6th spot left. I'm sure there's another person in the chat somewhere just lurking there. Oh, make yourself known. Make yourself proud. Absolutely crazy. We get to name his sword as well. Yeah. Pointy McSlashy Slash. That would be good. That would be a terrible one. Don't make that as a suggestion. Okay. Rubbish is the right word. Alright. Keep the spice to medium, mate. Okay. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna roll. We have to do a re-roll on the 6, but number 1 is Mindhorn, number 2, Malcador, number 3, Conan the Librarian, number 4 is Lil Wayne, and number 5 is Malus Asinus. Here we go. Drum roll, please. It's 5. His name is Badass in Latin. Wow. Okay, well, there you go then. Alright. Now we need a title. So make your suggestions known. There you go. 1 each. Throw down your suggestion for a title. Librarians may earn titles for heroic acts. Record your librarians' honorary titles here. So we already know that one suggestion is going to be the baddest dude on the planet. So that's going to be number 1, obviously. The planet of what was it? Macaria or something like that. I forgot what blooming planet we're on. Just smash everything while I'm at it. Where are we at, people? Where are we invading? Blah 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 blah. Megaria, that's it. Megaria. Alright, so what titles have you got for me? Bring them on. I'm just gonna chill here with this tune. Yo! The Indomitable. Nice. Indomitable. Nice suggestion, dude. Very nice suggestion. So we still got some spots left. Let's go for it, people. Where are your suggestions at? Let's lay them in. Lay them in. How long's this next tune? Alright, you got till the end of this tune. It's a 3-minute long tune. Let's do it. Remember, he was slashing, smashing, and absolutely dominating. There was one game he was 1 wound away from failing, and he absolutely dominated. That last game, he just destroyed everything. Just in one go, just smashed everything. Made a beeline straight for the Royal Warden, zapped him, popped off a shot, and even smashed him in the face. That deserves a decent title, I reckon. I reckon indeed. The Cron Cleaver. Oh, nice one. Aye. Very nice. Alright. I'm not feeling this song. You know what? I'm gonna... Because you lot are taking too long, I'm gonna do it. That's right, it's alternative hip hop Christmas. All they have to do is just add some sleigh bells. That's it. Alright, come up. Let's get that suggestion in. We only got 3. Where's the other 2? The last I checked, there was 5 of you there. Ah, there's Void. Did you doze off, mate? The Smooth Crusher. Okay. Alright. We've got one more. Cyril Honor's still there. Where you at, mate? Where you at? You ain't got long left. Got 30 seconds. Well, Daniel's still there. I'm lurking out of inspiration. You'll also have baddest dude on the planet. We already got that suggestion. You gotta come up with something else, dude. Or is that gonna be your... Are you doubling up? Alright. Time's up. Let's do it. You had your chance. So, number 1, the baddest dude on the planet. Number 2, the Indomitable. Number 3, the Cron Cleaver. Number 4, the Smooth Crusher. Crusher of smooth places. One extra for that. You can't just make that suggestion, Void. You can't make a suggestion for someone else. It's just cheating. The Mind Melter. Wow. Do the Necrons have minds to melt though? Really? I mean, they're just, what, computer chips and trapped souls essentially, aren't they? Either way, I'm gonna roll. Psychonator. Psychonator? What? You boys are scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Right, I'm rolling. That's it. It's 2. The Indomitable. There we go. Who made that? Lupus. Nice one. Oh, Daniel Brown was +1 on Void. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Because now he is Malus Asinus, the Indomitable. Okay. Alright. As they gain experience and power, librarians progress through the ranks of Librarius. From Lexicator to Codicea to Epistolary. I think he was at full peak game for that, so I don't even got to change his rank. He's going to be Epistolary. But the sword needs a name. So, if you would so please name his sword, the sword that felled so many Necron tier, ended their existences completely, melted them into slag. Let's go. Mr. Me Fast, that sounds really cool together like that. It does sound decent, doesn't it? Malus Asinus, the Indomitable. Right, I wonder what names you're going to come up with. There better not be a Pointy McPointy or Slashy McSlashy. Like, got to have better names than that for the sword. So we have the Ultra Penetrator. Wow. Okay. I see where this is going. The Ultra. This is just wrong. Penetrator. We have the Cyanator. We got Windows Vista. Yes, for shutting it down. Oh, the Pain Wookie. No worries, man. I hope it's getting better though. Now that you've joined us, we're just making name suggestions for the Librarian's sword. Long story short, he wrecked face massively. So feel free to drop a name suggestion for the sword. You know what? I feel like Windows Vista is just perfect. Do. It just stabs the Necron in the face. Do. Bonk. I gotta have that sound effect up. I don't even care if I get like a strike for it. I probably won't. Oh no! I didn't see. That frame picture fell down. I wonder when that fell down. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Is there a soundboard? There's a soundboard. Oh yeah. This is too much. Here we go. Oh, it's perfect. So like he just stabs the Necron in the face and all you hear is oh no, that wasn't the right one. That was rubbish. Oh, boo. That wasn't it either. Have I forgotten what Windows Vista sounds like? That's battery low. Oh, man. That's so bad. Oh, when the Necron wins. Oh, dear. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Battery low. Is it the log off one then? He just logs out. Hardware fail. It just does that. You just zap them with your psychic abilities and you just get that from the Royal Warden. Oh dear. It was be buffering. Alright. So, Zero Honor, did you want me to change that from Windows Vista to Vista Maximus? Mr. Fish gives one. Well, yeah, I have to be able to say it, mate. You sod. You're just throwing in some random Welsh name. I'm sorry, like, you know, like, oh, no offense to the Welsh or anything, but you fuckers know that your language is damn near impossible for any outsiders to pronounce, let alone yourselves. Why would you do that? Why would you put that on us? Gwilef Ofwen. Gwilef Ofwen? Is that right? I don't know. I hope I said that right. Okay, so it is Vista Maximus. No, you never heard it. It was always a blue screen. Ah, true. Mind Razor. Okay, we got Mind Razor from Mythos. Right. Got any more suggestions? Got number 5 spot. Alright, well, if you're gonna stick with that, I'm gonna write it down. I just hope I said it right, mate. Quirillef of when. Oh, the Necrons make the windows shutting down noise. The thing is, I couldn't find it. The Vista didn't work. It was rubbish. Let's just do generic Windows soundboard. Let's see if I found it. Voices of the Warp. Is that your name suggestion for the sword? That's pretty good, actually. Voices of the Warp. Okay. There we go. We found it in the end. Is Windows XP. I should have had that soundboard up for the whole game. Like, you know, every time like a Scarab died, it's just... Or when the Royal Warden dies. Oh no. Alright, let's not go down that road. We're gonna go down a minefield here. Okay, so we have at number 1 the Ultra Penetrator, number 2 the Cyanator, number 3 Vista Maximus, number 4 Mind Razor, number 5 Gwilef Ofwen. I hope I'm saying that right. And number 6, Voices of the Warp. Let's go. I'm really hoping it's not the Welsh one, but it probably will be because that's my luck. 6, Voices of the Warp. There you go. So, here's... My name is Malus Asinus, the Indomitable. Wielding the voices of the warp, I shall bring the fury of the Emperor to mankind's enemies. For the Emperor! Yeah, baby. We're in business. There you go. That is it. How cool is that? That is a pretty cool name, right? Is Malus Asinus, the Indomitable, wielding the voices of the warp. It actually sounds like he's wielding the voices of the warp. It's Lord of the Rings Elvish for Butterfly of Darkness. It just sounds like Welsh to me. Name of my favourite NPC. Lucky dodge on your part. Okay. It was, wasn't it? Oh dear. But can you not see what I like? What I mean, like. I love the Welsh though. They're great people. There you go. That is that done. Oh my days. What a fantastic show. You guys were perfect. You know what? You made tonight amazing. Oh, hang on. Little makeshift shaders. It slipped down. There you go. It's like a little, you know, like sun visor for the to keep the light out, otherwise it just blinds the laptop cam. But I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for tuning in tonight. You've been absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for naming this badass guy, for being here for the game. Doesn't matter which place you came in during the show, the fact that you came here, you watched, you participated in the chat, you threw down likes, you already subscribed, because that's amazing. And if you're not already, why haven't you already subscribed? And the fact that you are willing to spend your time, which is the most valuable commodity that you have, with me, is just an honor. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. As always, we're here every Monday for these playthroughs at 9 PM and every Friday for a nice little hangout, get some painting done. Occasionally I have a guest on. It's all good. We've got social media links in the description below. Hit the link tree one because it has all of my links there. I need to add the Discord server, which the link is in the description below. It's brand new, only gone up on Friday. It's full of fantastic people as well. And if you want to support the channel, just subscribe. That's all you got to do. It's the least you can do. If you want to go further, you could be an absolute babe like Mr. David Young, who is the official sponsor of issue 11. So thank you so much, mate. And if you want to go even further and not even just use the affiliate links in the description below, you know, Forbidden Planet for your magazines or Element Games for all your bonus stuff like paints, models, whatever, you can hop over to buy me a coffee. There's a link down below. You can join the membership. It's £2 a month, just £2 a month. It goes to keep the lights on, the little hamster wheel running for the little internet. It keeps the magnet dice charged up. So thank you so much everyone for being here. Thank you so much to the Buy Me a Coffee members. You get a shout out every video, every show. And seriously, without you guys just being here and just sharing your time with me, this channel couldn't be the amazing thing that it is right now. So big love to you all. Stay safe, stay beautiful, and I hope to see you in the next one, or even in the Discord channel. Big love. Peace. you so much. Big love to you. Peace.